in the literature, but really we've got to hype our movement up for the access to these contracts and hold them accountable. And that if that means that we have to shut down jobs, I'm gonna be going out to some sites with Hamid. Now you tell them I'm coming to march on that, and we're gonna shut some sites down. We're gonna get even arrested if we got to on some sites, to make sure that they know that they will not come into our communities and deal jobs outside of our communities, the people who don't even care about our communities. So make no mistake about it, this is important, because if we don't address this equity piece of contracts and access to these different jobs that are going to come, there's new buildings being built all the time in our community, and it's gentrification at its finest. And if we don't have access to do the plumbing and to do the carpeting and to do the things that we have in our communities, we have good companies, good folks in our communities who are capable and prepared to do the job. And if it's not us over here waving the flag saying, hey, look at Desmond, hey, look at this person, y'all need to give the jobs to them, then we are doing a disservice to our community. So I think it's up to our elected officials, our council member. I think it's up to our school board member and our school board members to hold and bring accountability to ensure that we have access to those contracts that are coming into our communities, to those new developments that are being built, that we have access to that. Otherwise, we're doing our young people a disservice. We're doing young black men and young brown men a disservice, and we must ensure that that our companies and that we have access to those contracts. Otherwise, we're going to continue to go down the wrong road. Dr. King died, and I'm in my closing sermon. Dr. King died fighting a what? Poor People's Campaign. They killed him as soon as he started talking about equity and access to resources. And that is still the same America that we live in today. The last thing they want us to address. They like us marching on police shootings. They like us marching on some of the issues we see. Police brutality and all the other issues we like to talk about. Racism and all that. But they don't want us getting involved in the equity and the contracts. They don't want us to start shutting these job sites down if they ain't got people that look like us working on the projects. You can go ahead and clap, we in church. They don't want us to get involved in that issue. And I tell Hamid, I gotta get me some more security, because as soon as I start getting ready to address these big companies like Turner, they come in, they build, they do developments and all this stuff, and we get no access, they're going to come after us. But it's up to us to bring accountability to this. I grew up in this community, foster care for 13 years. I went through 8 different placements. But one of the main things that I always saw a lack of was a lack of resources and a lack of equity. Jobs. We could never get jobs. They tried to hire a youth program. We couldn't get